Thank you for attending Compass Edge online training course, Part 1, How to Best Serve Chinese Tourists, Session 8.
Hi everyone, welcome back to our online training course. If you are the first time to join us, let us quickly introduce ourselves here. We are your trainer today. This is Carrie and my partner Polly as well. Both of us is the account manager of Compass Edge.
Thank you, Carrie. Hi everyone, this is Polly. Again, we hope to use a funny way to share some of our knowledge and experience here with the Funline hoteliers. So, if you are at a more senior level, please feel relaxed and enjoy these short sessions.
Hey Polly, today is session 8 already. In the past session, we shared some knowledge and tips for about greetings, room assignment, amenities and service. Hope you find it useful.
Hey everyone, if you missed the previous sessions, please feel free to review it on our YouTube channels. So, what is today's topic?
Today's topic, we will talk about Chinese stomach.
Food in China is a science, an art, and a social activity. Chinese people love to eat, and China boasts one of the world's greatest and most varied cuisines. During the long development of Chinese eating culture, it also affects their requirements and patterns when traveling.
So, from today's topic, we will use the Chinese eating culture to let you understand why the Chinese have different requirements and how you can provide better service to your Chinese guests.
Hey Carrie, is food an important part of the travel experience?
Yes, of course. Chinese have a common greeting is "Have you eaten?" So, foodie is a big topic between Chinese even when traveling. From the research of Nielsen, over 15% of the Chinese tourists' traveling objective is enjoying food.
From McKinsey China, it mentioned that fine dining is highly valued. Chinese tourists are ready to expand their palates. Traveler goes to certain destinations to try the food. Travel agency working to sell packages or tickets to this area can use food as a key attraction.
Fine dining has also seen a slight increase in popularity among certain segments of Chinese outbound tourists. 34% of those surveyed choose fine dining as the most important factor when deciding where to travel. Social sharing of dining experience across platforms such as WeChat is responsible in part for the increased desire to experience new cuisine. Pictures and reviews help promote restaurants and encourage engagement. So now, let us share some Chinese eating culture with you. As mentioned in the previous session, one of their cultures is most Chinese meals are eaten at a round table at this means reunion, and they usually will share dishes together.
Also, being surrounded by loud talking and laughing is a typical ambience when gathering. Chinese people like a noisy and upbeat atmosphere when having a gathering and meals.
If you remember, we suggested before that hotels should provide some Chinese food items in breakfast. This might still be appreciated by some travelers, especially the elderly. Even young Chinese will also miss their own cuisine after a few days when traveling.
Actually, not only breakfast, but hotel can also consider providing some Chinese food items on the menu for lunch, dinner, even room service, such as dim sum, rice, noodles, vegetables. The most important is they need hot dishes.
According to the survey by Chinese OTAC Trip, 92% of the respondents said they want to try local dishes when traveling. So, trying local cuisine is now a major part of the travel experience for Chinese tourists. They want to have real taste of the local flavor. Especially, Chinese FIT may be more comfortable with local cuisine.
So, when you have a Chinese guest asking for a good place to dine, you may try to recommend for your hotel restaurant's signature local cuisine for them. If the guest wants to dine outside the hotel, then you may suggest them to the local restaurant or even though the street food for them they are interested to explore.
Besides of formal dining, Chinese love unique experience when traveling, such as cooking class for local cuisine, which starting from shopping in the local market, understanding the ingredients, and getting the cooking tips from the chef.
Also, an in-room breakfast experience without going to the restaurant. Chinese are enjoyed the nice set-up breakfast in their room, or even a folding breakfast experience, which allows them to take a nice photo for share on social media.
When talking about dining with Chinese, tastes are one factor, but another important factor is about dish decorations. Like the first photo, Chinese were all taking photos or video when the chef completing the dish decorations in front of them. And the second photo, which is a well-known local food in a night market. Many Chinese are going to visit this because of the dish looks so wide.
Also, from the third photo, this is a famous dessert. You can find it anywhere in China, in Thailand, but this one with a very fancy displays. Those of them are attracting Chinese to visit, as they can take nice photos and show off on their social media. So you may share with your chef to make some nice dish decorations to attract the Chinese guests.
Besides reachable dish decorations that Chinese will prefer, a reachable environment they will also prefer. So, when you are suggesting a restaurant or a dining place to Chinese, you may suggest to them some theme restaurant or nice environment restaurant.
Also, many hotels have a sky bar and restaurant. You may put some nice photos to show how people they can take a nice shot for their social media posts. Even put it on your promotional flyer and the hotel's social media platforms like Weibo to attract the Chinese to visit.
On top of the above, let us share some more Chinese eating culture to all of you, especially the food and beverage staff, so that you will understand the Chinese table manners.
China is a country of courtesy. According to the traditional Chinese etiquette, there are strict rules about people's daily life, like the way of walking, standing, polite behavior when meeting up with people, as well as table manners. Chinese table manners are part of the Chinese eating culture and include a series of rules, such as the chopstick etiquette, tea serving, dish serving, etc.
For chopstick etiquette, do not spear the food with chopsticks. Never tap the bowl with chopsticks, and always place the chopstick neatly.
For tea serving, a teacup should never be allowed to run dry, so always pour the tea for your guests after they drink. When you pour the tea off for the Chinese guests, they will always tap 2 to 3 fingers on the table as a sign of gratitude.
For dish serving, if you are serving a fish, don't flip it over as that symbolizes the collapsing of a boat. If you are serving with fine dining, you may friendly remind the guests how to identify the usage of the cutlery.
In the past, The room service menu is only a fiction of the restaurant menu, and this is mostly created as a real dining experience. Post-COVID-19, especially in the beginning, hotel guests may opt out of buffet breakfast. Many guests may want to order room service instead of eating outside or dining at the hotel restaurants.
It is a good time for hotels to consider ramping up the room service menu to include famous local food items, and to create or upgrade an unique in-room dining experience or a pirate room dining experience to avoid the crowd. Also, if you are serving chopsticks to the Chinese, remember to offer a pair of serving chopsticks as well.
Carrie, I think this is almost the time for today. Before we end today's sessions, we have a small game for all of you in each session.
Yes, if you answer all questions correctly and complete the learning course, we will issue the participation certificate from Compass Edge, an award-winning agents.
This session's questions is: are Chinese must have Chinese food when traveling?
Very easy. Please send your 10 sessions answer to hotels@compass-edge.com.
So, what is the next sessions about?
The next session will talk about help enhance their social media profiles.
Good. Looking forward to session 9. Everyone, if you want to redistribute and reuse our training materials, please remember to give full credit to Compass Edge. Thank you.
Everyone, thank you very much for your time and hope you find our share useful. Stay safe and healthy. Goodbye.
Goodbye.